This right
Ugh.
here. City of Oakland is branded racist for giving families of color $500 a month if they earn under 59,000, with no rules on how to spend it, but offering poor white families nothing. How? Oh, I didn't show the article.
No.
Why isn't it showing? There we go.
There it
It's like,
is.
why? I mean, how is that not racist?
It is.
That's
It is.
fairly racist, right?
I have a member of my locals community that might be eligible for the reparations in Chicago.
Okay.
And so we had a whole we do Zoom meetings in my locals twice a week. We had a whole conversation spending his reparations check. And we were
Okay.
like, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna donate it to a conservative cause of some sort. We're gonna get a big check and there's gonna be a ceremony and you're gonna donate your reparations. It's like the only thing you can do is make fun of this stuff. That's all you can do. Oh god.
Democrat
This is
Senators
the best.
Tammy Duckworth and Mazie Hirono say they will vote against all Biden nominees who are not racial minorities. They
I
say, well,
mean,
they'll only vote for a white nominee if the nominee is LGBTQ.
well, mysteriously, this happened like the day after Marty Walsh got confirmed as labor secretary, and Marty Walsh is a very straight white man from Boston. He's
So,
Boston. Well,
so they
Boston's now
waited
former
until
mayor.
afterwards, or is
Yes,
that what you're saying?
they waited until the day after, until after Marty Walsh was confirmed. Yeah,
How is that legal?
it's
How is that
not.
legal?
Well, I mean, they can vote for whoever they want, but this is actually a good example though, because like the gleaming ray of sunshine that I get from this whole situation is the left is eating itself while all this is going on. They're doing
True.
stupid stuff like this.
Mm-hmm. Virtue signaling, and it's what seemingly. I mean, what happened to meritocracy? And now
Don't do
look,
that
I'm just
anymore.
want to. This is just a question, right? If you were to get a job, right? Doesn't matter what job it was. Say it was the job that you always wanted, and then you were told, "Hey, you only got this job because you filled a specific quota of a specific race / gender, not because you earned it, not because you're good, not because you're the one who were the best for the job. No, no, no. You might not even be whatever. Doesn't matter about your qualifications. Doesn't matter. You're a specific race and a specific gender. Does that not? Don't you find that very insulting? I've seen it so much in the past year. Oxford, in the midst of last summer, they were like, "Well, if you're African American, you don't have to work as hard. You can do X amount to pass. Where everyone else has to do here, you have to do here." That's telling the world that these people can't do it, and
Yeah.
that you can't do it if you're a minority. Like, that's insulting. This is insulting. They're insulting everyone. They're not insulting me. They're insulting the people that they're talking about. Oh, only white nominees of LGBTQ. Well, I would be insulted if I was that person. Like, oh, you're only going to vote for me, not because I'm worth it, not because I've earned my place here, or a racial minority. That's the only reason. Biden, why did he pick Kamala? Oh, right, because she's a person of color and a woman. He straight up said that. Kamala,
Mhm.
hey, you didn't get your position because of your merit. Biden
God,
said it
no.
himself. The president of the United States said to the American public, I'm only choosing a VP based on being a person of color and a woman, period. Wouldn't that insult you if you were only chosen for being a woman?
Well, yeah, it would insult me. And I'll tell you, I mean, I'll give you another real world example. Let's talk about the gender pay gap for a second,
Sure.
which is a thing that does not exist. Like
It
when you
doesn't.
account for like the hours worked, the type of work, all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it gets to be a very it closes the gap a lot. But then the rest of it is accounted for based on the fact that women don't negotiate their salaries. They don't. They take what is ever offered.
Why not?
Men are yeah. Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, why can't women negotiate? And I've been saying this
Good
for years.
question.
Like, just just ask for more. What are they going to do? They're going to say no. Like, if you refuse to negotiate, then don't complain when the man who did negotiate gets paid more.
How dare he? That's toxic masculinity.
Like, that's the way the world works, man. Like,
Yep.
come on. It's so ridiculous. Like, and you're saying like women are not capable of negotiating. I have negotiated many salaries and many contracts, and it's fine. And yet, no, it's not the most comfortable thing in the world. But
Mm-hmm.
whatever, you put on your big girl pants and you do it.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Or just your big human pants. Your big human pants. Your big pants. They're just the pants. You just put your pants on.
Put your pants
Just
on.
put your pants on and do it. If you want more money, ask for it. Period.
Mm-hmm. Ask
Man,
for
the
what you're
political
worth.
world. I know we kind of like swam around in a couple different subjects that we're both annoyed at right now, but that's fine. That's fine.
It's okay.
I love it because we didn't just complain. Stand up, talk. Ask. It's like we're offering advice. I love this. Is like don't complain more than you offer an alternative. I love that line. I know you source subject on who said it. It's fine. It was
It's
Bryson,
okay.
but don't worry
Oh,
about it. We don't have to. Okay. Um,
listen.
it's right though. It's right.
I can
If
I
you're
can
gonna
give people
complain,
credit when they say things that are correct.
okay. Um, well, it's like you know, people love to complain. The internet is just awash with complainers and
Oh my
entitled human beings, and it's gross to be honest, right? It's
yeah.
like Twitter is a cesspool of complaints. I mean,
Twitter
all
is
social
the
media, really,
No, but
right?
Twitter is the worst. Twitter is
Twitter's bad.
absolutely the worst place that exists on the
It's
internet. And the
it's
only
pretty bad.
redeeming value is like it's a great place to get breaking news and it's a great place to interact with like, I mean, you can get like in front of like the content creators that you really respect and like the
Yep.
people you want to have conversations with, but that is the only use of Twitter so far as
Right.
I'm concerned. I hate it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I follow specific journalists and
Mhm.
senators and specific people that I know aren't trying to BS me, so
Yeah.